This is what you should do to practice cinematography.
I know it can be very difficult to understand cinematography, but the best way to learn is to go out and do it.
Today, we're gonna show you some examples of movement, lighting, composition, and mood that we shot while we're hanging out in downtown Brevard.
If you wanna know more about composition, we made a video about that. Here, you can click up on this little thing up here.
We're gonna show you guys some examples from our Lumix GH5. We actually shoot this for certain commercials and weddings.
Okay, the first shot, we have coffee latte, oat milk latte.
It was so good.
And you can see there's some depth of field in that shot. And the lighting's coming from your left.
Which is, he's talking about the lighting from the window.
Yep. So in this clip, what I did was film Sarah in 3 different perspectives. One is where it's on the rules of thirds, and it's on one side of the frame. And then we had her center frame. There is lighting coming from the window to her right, our left, and it gives a nice depth in the image.
Where you have like this contrast between wallpaper, pretty much.
Wallpaper.
And that contrast between it makes the image look more beautiful.
Okay, in this shot, we did like a sliding pan with my hands. Usually you want to do it like on a slider or on a dolly. And then what we did also as if it was on a sticks on a tripod, and I panned left and right.
I will say the new iPhones has a great stabilization in it. You can actually pan even a little bit through the iPhone these days.
Yeah.
So this is some of this movement that you're seeing on this camera, you can still implement on the iPhone. Now, would I say, if you want to go off and do a movie or something to use your iPhone, probably not. You want a little bit more qualified gear, but the iPhone is still a really great place to start.
And here's another shot of Sarah, and you can see how it's lit. Depending on the camera is positioned, it gives a brighter image to a moodier image just by moving the camera. So the beginning of the shot, it's front lit, so you have more of her face lit by the light from the window, and then when it pans, it's more backlit, which gives it a moodier look.
So when he's talking about mood, which most people know this, but if you don't know this, mood is like whether you want it to have more of a happy, uplifting feel or a sad, emotional down feeling. Oh, an example I would give is like a happy, uplifting mood would be wedding videos. Usually when you see wedding videos, they're gonna be very bright because weddings are a happy day. And an example of something moody would be like a scary movie or watching a film that may be about somebody losing a loved one. And you'll notice when you watch it visually, usually the color is gonna be really dark and sultry.
So this next shot here is a really cool frame, and it shows a lot of emptiness in the frame above her head. It kind of gives you the feeling of she's lost or she's thinking.
I wanted you guys to see the contrast between the difference between a brighter shot of this mirror shot to a darker. And you can go 2 different ways with it. The brighter feels more dreamy. Gives like a dreamy feel, and you can put that in a movie very nicely, but also when you go darker in the lighting, you get a little bit more of the details that you miss when you go brighter. So this shot here is also perfect and cinematic.
Yeah, some things people will say is that you don't want to overexpose the whites, but sometimes it's better to do that so you can see more of the darker parts of the image. So it's more about exposing the skin. So in this image here is Sarah walking on the street. And as you can see, is the wall and the sidewalks is showing leading lines, so your eyes directly go towards her in the center frame.
As I was filming the shot with David, I was aiming for just more of a still shot in the doorway, which looked really cool and cinematic all by itself. But I also saw one of the things that we like to do is like a dolly shot from either left to right, where you pan out and you go and transition into a new scene or a new shot.
What makes me pop out of this image is the bright colored shirt and a dark staircase. Gives it some depth in the image. What makes it really nice is the dynamic of lighting, from dark, from shadow to brightness. And it also has the walls pushing your attention to the center of the frame by leading lines.
What made this shot of this building really awesome to me was the staircase coloring. It was red to the walls that are white. So it made the building overall really cool. So if you've seen somebody in a shot, maybe going up the stairs up to one of the rooms above there, it looked pretty sweet.
So this shot we did, or just walking by, it's also that, you know, cool angle, unique angle, but the lines are leading to the center of the screen again with the rope lights. And this would be a cool shot as if somebody's, it's hypothetical, it's a movie shot, somebody's just jumping off the roof to another side of the roof. So you can see their feet just passing through the image. Or they open the window, anything like that. This would be a very cinematic shot. This shot here would be a good shot for a dialogue scene. You'd have somebody sitting at the table and then be looking at each other. This would be one perspective. And then you'd cut to the other side for the other person talking. If I would shoot in this image right here, I would add some lighting, maybe some in the window to give it some more depth.
Cinematography is whatever you make of it and what you see. At the end of the day, go outside, utilize some of these tips that we just shared with you, and share in the comments your experiences as you go out and you test your skills in cinematography, and we'll see you in the next video.